Hey guys, in this video we're going to be making a ring. You're going to need some pliers, any pliers work. I switched to smaller ones with these, a torch to heat it up later, and then some wire, any wire. I just use electrical wire. You're going to want to start by straightening it out. If your wire isn't already straight, I just straighten it out, just put it in the vise and give it a quick yank. Pliers help though, to just grab it with the pliers and get a better grip. Just yank it out really hard a couple times. And then you can start by just bending it over, bending it back the other way, and make it as tight as you can. And then just squeezing those two ends together. Just like that. And then bend the other way. And this is an art, not a science. So now that we've got it all bent up to however you want it done, I kind of switched it up the length of bend and all that. Now I'm going to be using a mandrel because that's what I have. That's the easiest way to do it. But if you don't have a mandrel, you can just use a socket set that's similar to the ring size. I'm going to be making a 9, so I want the lowest part of this to actually be about on the 8, because when we tightened it before, you can make it looser, but it's a little more of a pain to make it tight. So we got it about an 8, and now just gonna cut it just a little shorter where the other end meets it. And I can probably get 2 rings out of this piece of wire I have. And then we just stick it over so we have like the 2 ends butt up against each other. And that's where we're going to melt it together. So now that we have them stuck together, they're just pretty much, they're touching each other. Now I'm going to use this fire brick because that's what I have to melt it on. If you don't have anything like this, you can use concrete, but I would suggest against it because concrete has water in it. You can use the vise too and just kind of set it on top and just set it like that. You might want to make it a little bigger so it just fits, or if you clamp it in there, not that much. So you're just going to heat it up until it just melts. You'll start to see it kind of do like a little bubble. You can't see it on camera because my camera's not the best at recording, but you can see it in person. And then we'll take our pliers and just pick it up and run it in the sink under some water. Should cool it off just fine. Now, on the mandrel, it slides to about a 10. See where the lowest part is? It's about a 10. And I want it to be a 9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pliers and just try to squeeze the loops back together more. And that will tighten it up just a bit. Just a piece of cake, just like that. And now it fits about roughly the 8, but you can kind of just shove it past that and it'll stretch to be about a 9, which is what I wanted it to be. Fits just fine, still a little dirty because we haven't cleaned it up. To clean it up, you're going to need the ring, of course, headphones for hearing protection, and safety glasses. I can't get best shots in this, so just a little magic. All clean. There are some bits that I couldn't reach with the wire brush on the grinder, so just use a little sandpaper. This is 100 grit, I believe, and so just sand it. It takes some time, and it's a little finicky, but you'll get it done. Just a lot of hand sanding. It's just the finishing details. and there's your ring.